Hi everybody, it's Honest John. Now I understand the mainstream media, they like things simple. That's why they like sound bites. They find it difficult to deal with complicated issues, which I think is because they kind of underestimate the American people. I think the American people are very capable of dealing with complexity and thinking things through. But I understand, for the sake of ratings, the media tries to keep things understandable for the lowest common denominator. So it's difficult for the mainstream media when covering Occupy Wall Street, because one of their complaints is, well, there's no one message. Yeah, there's people there that have signs about the wars that we're in. Other people have signs about the environment. Other people have signs about the corporations and the unfairness of our tax system. And so the media is like, well, these guys are all over the map. There's no coherent message. Yes, there is. Because all these things are related. The tax system is unfair to 99% of the American people and geared to protect the interests of the rich and the corporations. The attack on the EPA is about setting the corporations free to exploit the resources of our nation and to poison and ruin the land that everybody else uses. The wars made the rich richer, benefited the corporations, and the poor and the middle class went and fought them and died in them and shed their blood. So you can see, it's all related. Another thing the media likes to do is to compare Occupy Wall Street to the Tea Party. Let me help you guys out. There is no comparison. None. Occupy Wall Street is a true grassroots movement. It's like the Arab Spring. It arose spontaneously through social media. Occupy Wall Street was on YouTube long before the mainstream media gave it any notice at all. The Tea Party is an AstroTurf movement. It was backed by Fox News. People were gathered together by the corporations and brought on buses paid for by insurance companies and the Koch brothers to town hall meetings. Occupy Wall Street, people hitchhiked, or they took buses and trains and planes and they paid their own way. No corporate funding. Occupy Wall Street people, they may have a lot of diverse messages and diverse causes, but I interviewed a bunch of them, and I've seen a bunch of them interviewed on TV, and they know what they're talking about. Tea Partiers didn't have a clue. Here's one thing you'll never hear anybody at Occupy Wall Street say. Government health care is tyranny. Keep your hands off my Medicare. The Tea Party is fueled by racism. There's none of that in Occupy Wall Street. Matter of fact, the interests that they're standing up for are the interests of everybody. Black, white, Latino, all of us. And they're standing up against a lot of people who are primarily white. Nobody carries guns and acts like thugs at Occupy Wall Street rallies. The Tea Party was funded by the Koch brothers and the corporations, and they are ignorant tools of those people. Occupy Wall Street is standing up for the middle class and the poor. The Tea Party is the extreme right wing of the Republican Party. Occupy Wall Street is simply about fairness and economic justice. It has no party affiliation. A lot of the people at Occupy Wall Street are just as mad at Obama and some of the Democrats as they are at the Republicans. The Tea Party is shrinking because there were people who were fooled at first, and they could come to realize that the Tea Party are ignorant tools of the moneyed elite and corporate traders. Occupy Wall Street is growing. It's spreading across the country because it represents the interests of the American people. We are the 99%. So for you mainstream media people, I hope maybe that helps you understand the movement better. And for everybody else, hey, thanks for listening.